Okay, everybody, I wanted to give you a look at what I've been doing over the last couple days. Really waiting on parts, mainly. Polished a little bit on that fender. You can see it polished up real nice. A couple dings up on the front. Took off my throttle cables, traced them back. I think I showed you last time that I removed the carbs. I stripped them both down and got the rebuild kits for them. Just finished rebuilding them and cleaning them up. They had all been painted, so they're nice, bright and shiny. Work great from what I can tell anyway. Desperate need of rebuild. There was so much varnish on the inside, it wasn't even funny. And I just ordered the generic rd350 rebuild kits online. Actually, I think I got them on eBay. But you'll see I labeled them A and B. And then the parts that I had left over, along with the old parts, I put in here just in case I needed something. And then I might throw them away or just put them in my parts bin. But put them in separate tubs labeled A and B so you don't get the parts mixed up and run into all that issue. So just about ready to put them back on here and see if we can fire this up. While I was doing the teardown, I took the old crappy non-standard headlight off. And I started looking at the ignition, and I noticed, I don't know if you guys can see or not, probably better that you don't, but there's a code stamped on there. Did a little research on the internet and found out that that's a key code. So again, went out to eBay. I think it cost me $25 for two keys, because they have to be on a specific blank. And so now I've got keys. They fit. Hard to do with one hand. Never tried to do it. They fit. They turn. I even checked them on the gas tank. You'll notice the gas tank's now open because we didn't have the keys. They work on the lock. So yeah, I've got, this is the original switch, which is nice because I don't have to have two separate keys. The other thing that I did was ordered a battery. Again, off my good old interweb. I think it was 12 bucks. And then went to the local store and got the battery acid, filled it up, charged it on the low trickle charger for like 6 hours. It tells you how long to do it for. The other thing, I guess, when I stripped those carbs, again, just doing a little bit of research, I found Rust-Oleum. Let's see if I can find it there. Here we go. Rust-Oleum aircraft remover. This stuff is awesome. I mean, you spray it on anything that's painted, and then before you set down that can, it's already bubbling up. I also got some baking soda. This is something I've had around for years. And it's really a pretty crappy setup for doing soda blasting. But I soda blasted the carbs as well, just to make sure, you know, cleaned them up. I used that LA cleaner and water, and then, you know, stripped them, you know, disassembled them, stripped them, cleaned them, soda blasted, because there was still some varnish in there I couldn't get out. Cleaned them again, and then I just finished rebuilding them. So they'll be ready to put on here. So it's about 1 o'clock today. I think my spark plugs came. Got a new set of those. They were, I don't know, $4 each, maybe. I bought a little polisher set. You know, I'm going to try that out because I got really tired of, I did that all by hand. And I've been using this Never Dull stuff. I think I told you about that. In the little silver can. So I can hook those little buffing wheels. And they come in different sizes, which is really cool. And started working on buffing down here, making some good headway there. I got my throttle cable out, got my brake cable out. The brake master cylinder, I showed you that in the first video, was all caked with dried goop, DOT fluid. I think I'm going to have to rebuild, get in there and take those parts out and rebuild it. I just feel safer about it. We'll see. I haven't gotten that far yet. So I think my next thing is, because I've got all the parts I need to start this, is to put this bike up on the center stand. Didn't come with it. So that's something I'm going to have to get. It's $23 on eBay. But for right now, I think I'm going to put this up on jack stands because I don't know what gear it is in, and I'd hate to start it and the thing take off. Then do an oil change, put the carbs on, hook up the battery. I won't put it in yet, but I'll hook up the battery. Like I said, the cables are all down here. I might go ahead and hook up the cables and do just pull on it. And see if we get this fire over. I don't know if I'll get it all done today. Might be tomorrow. But most of what I've done right now is all, you know, over 3 or 4 days here, just working 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here. There wasn't a lot I could do until the parts came in. And the car parts just arrived yesterday evening. You know, took me 45 minutes each carb. I don't do this every day to rebuild the carbs, to strip them and clean them and everything. I don't know, an hour each carb maybe. Yeah, you know, nothing real serious, no real serious work on the bike yet. So hopefully next one you'll see is I'll be kicking this over, see if we can get a little spark on that motor. And if the motor checks out good, then we can head hot and heavy on getting, you know, new headlight, new console, new handlebars, because the front end was just totally customized and none of this is standard. Also, once I know it runs, I can start thinking about a title. There wasn't a title with it, but from what I've been reading, you can get a title out of Vermont, or a registration, I guess, out of Vermont, and then that will help you get your title here in Indy. You know, so either way, it's just paperwork and waiting. I did a criminal history search on the VIN numbers and everything matches. So you know, I know it's not stolen or anything like that. It's just paperwork to get it legal. But once I get it started, then the real restoration starts kicking in. I've got to get a new top of the head cylinder over here on the right side. I saw one on eBay, but it was the left side, and it was like 25 bucks. So I just have to keep looking because that fin got busted somewhere down the line. New headlight, turn signals, any new rear turn signals, they weren't there. So yeah, I think all said and done, you know, might have another 500 bucks into it. I might go, like I said, I want to try to get it back to original. and really get it to shine. So I don't know if there's some little marks on the, I don't know if this is powder coating or if this is some sort of epoxy paint that was on there from the factory, because this was 73. There's some little nicks and stuff in there. This side's really not that bad. This side's got some. So I don't know if I can repair that. I might go so far as to strip it down and powder coat them. And I was watching some videos on powder coating. It looks pretty simple to do, or I'm sure I can find a place that'll do it. It just depends on how much it costs. So yeah, that's where we're at, and I will update you on more tomorrow, or day 3 if I only work on an hour or so tomorrow, and let you know what we got going. Thanks for watching.